Hi, this is Mandy with the Daily Crochet, and in this video I'm going to show you how to mark your first stitch in each row so you don't get lost. Now, some people just count how many stitches they do, and if you're like me, I like to watch TV or something while I'm crocheting. I don't put 100% of my focus on the crocheting. So the best thing for me to do is to mark my first stitch on each row so I know when I'm done. And what you do, this is the last stitch of the row before the one I'm about to start on. You do the first stitch, and then you pull your yarn up a little bit just to keep it so it won't fall through. And then you put your hook under the first stitch that you just did underneath the V, and you get a piece of contrasting color yarn so that you'll be able to tell where that piece of yarn is. You only need a little piece about this long. You don't need anything too long. And you fold it in half, and you put it over your hook just so it's folded in half, and then you pull it underneath the V, and then you pull the two tails through that loop that you just pulled through the V, and then you have a stitch marked. And then when you finish your round, let me do the round real quick for you so I can show you. And like I said, you can watch TV or whatever you want to do while you're crocheting, especially with the stitch marker. Some people buy actual stitch markers, but I just use yarn. It's a lot cheaper and easier for me. All you have to do is just take this loop and tug, and it pulls the yarn right out of it. And then you do the first stitch of your row. Pull your yarn out a little bit to make sure it doesn't get lost and it doesn't get pulled through, and push it to the side, and then push your hook through the V, fold your yarn in half, put it over your hook, pull it through, and then pull through the tails through that loop. Don't pull it too tight, because if you pull it too tight then it's going to get stuck in there and you're going to pull it out and it's going to fray and everything. If you leave it loose, then you'll be able to use this piece of yarn a lot longer, because see, if you pull it really tight, it's a little tougher to pull out. You can still get it, but it's still a little tougher. It's just easier if you leave it a little loose. But that is how you mark your first stitch of your row.